At school, the atmosphere is undeniably different. It's as talkative and rowdy as ever, but there's less of it. I don't know, maybe it's just my mind playing with me. There's less color as well, like it's been drained just a bit. The layer of snow blanketing everything outside is partially to blame. Man, I was looking forward to making a snowman this year. Maybe I'll be feeling it later. It's Mia getting tased. Fucking snow taser. Solly was as stern as ever in his class. Whether it's just that he doesn't care, or his own form of respect is beyond me. But his hat was on just a little tighter than normal today. Man, too many feelings today. Moping isn't gonna get me anywhere. A new picture! I'm halfway to second period when the question of Yatakon's replacement strikes me. Will we just be getting a few days off? There's no way they can just find a new teacher on such short notice. Class is probably gonna be on hold for a while. It would not. It wouldn't be funny if I walk into art class, my mind swirling with memories of my old teacher, all the great things he's done, the shit I've missed out on, the impression he left on the love of my life, and I open the door, and it's just, hey, Inko, come on in here, yeah! Hey, come on! We're hitting the titty bar later on! There's no way they can just find a new teacher on such short notice. Class is probably gonna be on hold for a while. His name is still on the door plate when I enter. You wanna see some art? Check this out! Inside, many of the students chatter with each other normally. Some nervously glance up to the teacher's desk. I take my normal seat by the vacant desk Olivia would normally be stationed. Period's gonna suck without her. Looks like all I got to look forward to today is lunch with Damien and Liz. Man, the whole day is just gonna drag on. I wanna go back to Olivia. The bell rings. And an unfamiliar woman in a suit walks in, clipboard in hand. She nods at us all, and begins reading mechanically from some script. The substitute teacher tries her best, but there's only so much you can get done on your first day on such short notice, and with just some papers to read out. Her tone doesn't help, drawn out and empty, and I feel myself losing focus. I look down at my half-taken notes. Shoot. Olivia would probably kill me if she knew... What is the doot? I don't even know how to make that sound. Well, something goes do-do-do-do-doot. And then again, do-do-do-do-do-doot. The substitute looks at the class phone in frustration as she walks over to answer its call. They both mumble back and forth for a few seconds before... We got a Inker Cog Cheeto in the class? I raise my hand. The substitute thumbs towards the door. Office called, you're wanted. We got old Cheeto in trouble again, man. Weird. What would the office want with me? My footsteps echo on the hard, cool tile on the way to the principal's office. I heard once that they made the halls of the faculty offices longer on purpose to scare you. Although that might just be from an old comic strip. The effect was there, however, as each of my reverberating steps sent a spike of unease through my core. When I finally stood before the principal's office, the feeling of unease peaked. We're in trouble, aren't we? Do you think we're in trouble? Slowly, I opened the door and inched myself inside. The principal was sitting behind her disorganized desk, blanketed with numerous sheets. And between me and her, Mia and Ben looking back at me from their own chairs. You wanted to see me, Principal Scaler? Yes, Mr. Nito. There's been some matters we need to discuss. She motions to the third chair in front of her. I take a seat as instructed next to Ben, who's more or less acting as a personal barrier between me and Mia. Mr. McKnight has informed me that there was an incident between you and Miss Moretti earlier this month. I think she was supposed to be Italian this whole time with a last name like Moretti. Mia Moretti? I don't think she's Australian, bros, but you know what? I like doing the voice, by George, and I'm gonna keep doing it. One in which school property was severely damaged. Inko replies, yeah, it was near the start of the month, so...
Too much on camera again?
Why now? Nice repeat.
Warrior just subscribed.
And what does he say?
Who the fuck are you?
Italian Aussie, the classic pairing. Aussie-Italians. I look at Ben and Mia. I'm sorry, there were more pertinent issues at the time, Inko. I had to keep pushing this back to handle things like the audit paperwork and... An excessively heavy breath leaves Miss Scalar's mouth. You should have given me reports for this as soon as it happened. Miss Scalar looks at Ben as he frowns. This needs to be resolved by the end of today, Benjamin. Her tired eyes turn my way. Please, so that we can finish this as soon as possible. While she spoke, my focus was on Mia. And the smile that crept across her face. From what Miss Moretti has told me, it was you who instigated it in the first place. Care to explain? What? Principal Scalar, Mia was the one who... We're aware that she caused the damage, Mr. Nito. Oh. The older woman leans forward with a pen and paper in hand. What we need to know is how this incident happened in the first place. I think we should hear Mia's side of the story first. Ben? Oh, you son of a... Since she was the one to inadvertently cause the damage, after all. The red-scaled girl nods, holding out her hands as she begins. Miss Scalar, I was just trying to talk with Olivia that day. When out of nowhere, Inko shows up and starts getting on my case. I was just trying to tell him that me and Olivia were just working on a project when... Bam! He just whips out his camera and blinds me with it. What? Didn't she slap herself in the face with a tail-mounted glitter bomb? And because I couldn't see, I kept running into things, even knocking things over. I didn't even mean to do that, Miss Scalar. I know I have a temper, and trust me, Ben's been helping me work on it, but you can't blame me for going around like a headless chicken. She cannot be serious. I look to the principal and see that she's just listening to her lie right through her teeth. And this ain't even the first time he's done this. I've tried talking to Olivia back in September, and he pulled her away. I swear, he's been out for me ever since first day of school. Principal Scalar, that... Shush! My jaw slams shut bitterly as the principal denies me the chance to defend myself. Her eyes turn downward to a particular stack of papers atop her desk, carefully scanning one page and flipping to the next. The silence of the room is unnerving as she flips through page after page, finally breaking the quiet by clearing her throat. Now, Mr. Nito, you can give me your side of the incident. I recount the events as Olivia and I had done with the Otacon, including the part where he saved us with a stun baton. From the moment Mia took Olivia away, to finding them in the classroom, to when she slapped herself in the face with a glitter-covered poster. You think this is bad? She's done worse! This fucking chicanery, Principal Scalar? Leaving out the nature of the blackmail, of course. Getting everything out into the open is relieving, and I'm able to remain calm and collected the whole way through. The glitter painting just happens to have a tail-shaped hole in it? While I spoke, Mia leered at me with eyes promising a vicious death. And to think she made me come! What a sick joke! Ben, on the other hand, is looking increasingly uneasy that I'm not playing along. He's not glancing my way, but his eyebrows furrow in a way that it's clear he's silently begging me to help him out here. No. No, I won't. I don't think I will. You know what? Just this once, Ben, I don't think I'm gonna help at all. I'm not helping you. Mia focuses her vengeful stare at him, as if to say, what are you doing? Inko, I'd like to remind you it's your word against hers. There's no proof anything you're saying is true. I mean, the teacher is dead after all. Did she ask for evidence, or did she ask for my side of the story? Tugging at his collar, huh? True, but Mia's never hurt. Ben, I'm not interested in these mind games. She's been targeting Olivia and I all year. You want to defend Mia, I get that. Why does that involve throwing Olivia and I under the bus? Still here, dickwad. Mia. Scalar manages to shut her down with an authoritative glare. I don't even care why you're trying to screw me over, but is there even a reason? What the hell are you even doing, Glasses? You're letting this schmuck walk all over ya! I'm waiting. It's complicated, okay? Is it? If you haven't figured it out, can you leave Olivia and I out of it then? No. Okay, fine. You want to find something to blame? Someone to take responsibility away from Mia? I know your guy. The guy responsible for everything. Ben raises an eyebrow. You. It's you. Well, yes, that would be ideal. You. None of this would have happened if you hadn't hurt Olivia in the first place. What's... He knows what I'm talking about. And here you are, 4 years later, still up to the same tricks. Olivia's stuck at home. Her wheelchair is busted and she's heartbroken. Oh my. I didn't know. Is she alright? And you're just bringing up this interpersonal drama. Please, have some self-awareness. I have more important things to be worrying about, clearly. I don't care to be a part of whatever house of cards you have set up here. Damn it, Ben sucks in a sharp breath through his teeth, sagging heavily as he lets that air escape in a long sigh. Inko finally growing some balls, do you think? This late in the game, he couldn't. He wouldn't. And what do we have from Ben? Sorry, Mia. The plan's a bust. The fuck hell! I can't do it. Not like this. There are other things I can do for you, just not at anyone's expense. The plan? Mr. McKnight, you mean to tell me Mr. Nito is right? Yo, String Bean! You know the stakes here. She has lots more than me to lose. All I gotta do is just tell oh boy, Australians are tough. All I gotta do here is just tell Teach here what Olivia did. Shit, she wouldn't. She would. Just one thing after another. You know we're talking about damaged property. I'm telling ya, it's at the bottom of all this. I'm not taking the hit. I'm innocent. If I gotta squeal to prove it, I will. No! Scalar throws her hands up in frustration. She's resigned to just being alone for the being along for the ride, reaching for her lunch bag. She's grabbing the fucking popcorn. Well, I'm in. Let's see where this is going, man. Damn. Juicy shit. Ben, I have to. I said no. There are other ways. Not good enough. This needs to come out. Mia, you do that, and I dig out some of the skeletons in your closet. Ben covers his mouth. The fuck did you just say to me? You heard me. Mia stares Ben down like she's about to slash his guts open. He's trembling, but he does not relent. Oh, you'll regret that. You'll fucking regret that, McKnight. I ain't doing this shit. Have fun trying to bang Inko's girl or whatever. Say what? She turns around and stomps out of the room, completely ignoring all three of us. Another bout of silence overtakes the room. Scalar, Ben, and I look between each other. Well, that was eventful. Between Iadacon's report, Inko's account, and whatever that was, I think I have enough to work with. But we didn't finish. Come on, Benjamin. Don't you have some soul-searching to do? Nerd. He stares at her, bewildered. Seriously, Ben, please try to figure this out. Go back to class. The both of you. He still doesn't move. I opt to take the first steps towards the door, glancing back and motioning for him to do the same. Ben is after the gay tussy? He couldn't. There's no way. He's got Mia. What's the big fucking problem? Eventually, he follows me out of the office. ... Come on, we got a persona, Ben. Once we're out, I think to thank Ben. But why? He's the one that accused me and dragged me in there to begin with. He just fixed his own mess. Ben runs his hands through his hair. Oh shit. I'm in trouble. You alright? I don't know. Look, I'm sorry about all that. Everything's just getting so complex. I feel like I'm losing it. I'm always juggling so many things, and so many people have different rules. I can't let it start to get to me. I just gotta keep it up, right? What is it? Good question. I can't say. Sorry. I'll be fine. You should go. With a nod, I start heading back to class. Wait. Oh, for the love of... Will you make up your mind? I turn back, catching Ben's flinch. Is Olivia gonna be alright? She'll be fine. I'll tell you why she's gonna be fine, Ben. I'll tell you why she's gonna be wrapped around me. She's gonna be wrapped around me and not you, Ben. Hey, Ben, you wanna know what we've been doing while class was out? I'm not even gonna tell you. We were looking at Byakugan. I'm going to visit her after school. I told her I like her. She told me she likes me. Oh. Congrats. Thanks. Then, when you see her, could you tell Olivia? Tell her I'm sorry. About then, I didn't mean for it to hurt her. His fingers are clasped together in supplication. And while he looks sincere, I think you should tell her yourself. Once you see her again. You're right. I will. I give him a thumbs up and continue to lunch. Inko comes back with big-ass Gator kiss marks. You wanna know what we've been doing, Ben? By now it's about lunchtime, meaning I can hang out with Damien and Liz. Definitely needed after all this. Robo, have you had your prostate checked? Are you gonna do the honors? After school, I took the metro back home to shower and put on some new clothes. As it turns out, my parents really were on a business trip for the weekend, as indicated by a sticky note on the fridge. Humph. Classic sticky note parents, huh? I'm sorry, I'm reading all of your comments. I'm not gonna repeat any of that shit. Randy opens the front door to let me in. Oh, there you are. Damien mentioned you'd be coming over later. Hey, Randy. Say, Inko, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind shoveling the snow off of the driveway when you can. And before you even start the protest, by the way, Inko. I know what you did. I know what you did, son. It's fine if I know. If Auntie finds out, whole different story. You want to shovel my driveway? I know where your cock has been. Wasn't that a movie? It was like a horror movie with a guy with a hook for a hand. Would really appreciate it, and I'll even pay you a couple bucks for it. We're gonna get money? No need for the payment, sir, as thanks for letting me to come unannounced again. Come unannounced. Thanks a bunch, really. We just got a big jug of Tito's. The usual. As Randy leaves, I collapse onto the couch and let my head rest against the comforter. God, that whole thing with Ben and Mia really took a lot out on me. The weight of my heavy thoughts drag my head sideways until I can see Olivia's bedroom door. My eyes linger there as I consider getting up to see her, or just giving her some time to come out. She has to know I'm here now, right? She probably does. She also probably doesn't want to do her silly knee walk thing again. I wonder how mad she'd be if I caught it on camera. A presence then cuts off my view before sitting right next to me. Hey, you alright, Inky? Don't call me that! You were kinda out of it at lunch. For a moment, I considered telling Damien about what happened. But honestly, the last thing I want to do is bring this sort of drama into what I would consider my safe haven. Yeah, I'm alright, Damien. Just had a rough time at school, and I'm hoping to take my mind off of it. Ah. That's pretty understandable. I mean, what with everything that's been going on and all. If you only knew. In an attempt to comfort me, Damien pats my shoulder. Tell you what. I'll finish up my homework, then we can chill over a game of Rock Ring or something. That sound good? Yeah, that sounds good. Rock Ring. Sweet! Alone again. My stomach is aflutter with butterflies as I get up from the couch. Olivia's room is just a couple steps away, and each one stirs the butterflies even more. Once I reach it, I feel like I'm in the shadow of a colossal monolith. Come on, Inko. You just gotta knock. Damn it, arm, just lift up. Stop shaking. Knock, knock. I'm awake, Uncle Randy. It's me, Olivia. I hear a quiet shuffling before Olivia speaks up, more loudly this time. Inko? Yeah, are you... Do you have clothes on? Are you okay? Decent? Damn you, brain! Can I come in? Yeah, just watch your step. Watch my step. My hand is still shaking as it makes contact with the knob. With a deep, calming breath, the butterflies finally start slowing down, and I'm able to push the door open. Inko, you already fucked her, dude. What's the big deal? And I see blackness. I'm taking a sip for this one, just in case. Pretty dark room you got there, Olivia. Olivia? The room is extremely dark. The only source of light is coming in from the entryway. I have to take my sunglasses off in an attempt to see through the darkness better. Olivia? What the heck happened in here? Why is it so dark? Olivia? No response. Gotcha! Oh, my leg! Hi. Her clawed fingers grip onto my ankle tightly, and it takes all my coordination to stay standing. Olivia, what are you doing? Let go. What are the lights doing out? How's it so dark? Reasons. I'm turning them on. Oh boy. I flip the switch. Olivia's laptop lies shut on her bed, alongside a drawing pad. Someone's been sketching by the light of a digital screen. It looks normal enough. How's it dark then? She blacked out the windows, dummy. Olivia. Yes? Why is your window painted over with black paint? Use a sheet, woman! The light coming in offended my blackened heart, and my window became a canvas into the new darkness in my life. Yeah, it's dumb. I know. Olivia, are you alright? If you sign up, look! Let this be lesson for you! If you sign up for an artist girlfriend, this is what you get. Brothers, I don't know, what were you expecting? Olivia goes... She sure does. Olivia crawls back to her bed and flumps on it, continuing her deep sigh the whole way through. Crawling into bed. Hey. Yeah, this morning after you left, I got the idea for it. Whole speech and everything. Something stupid about my old sketches. It was a moment of passion. A while later, I realized how silly it was, but the paint had already dried. At least the atmosphere is good, right? Inko, do you want to know your star sign? Wolfman is asking, how do you know what it's like to be hooked up with an artist woman? I'll never tell! She sighs again into her mattress. Shit, this is embarrassing. I look at the covered window. I don't see why you'd be embarrassed. Yeah, I really like this scene. This is adorable. This is a nice one. Padding over to her bed, I take the vacant spot right next to her. Shut up. Even as she says that, Olivia rolls herself closer to me. And very in character for you. Quit it! Her hand's bad at me, though with no strength or animosity behind her blows. I'm able to simply slap back at her hands until I catch one. Hey. Her fingers curl around my hand. It's very you. Her cheeks puff out in an adorable pout that I can't help but smile at. I like that, alright? You're lucky that I like you, or else I'd chomp off your leg. She growls at my smile, clearly annoyed by her own lack of intimidation. I guess I got used to it, built up a tolerance for it, so now I can see how Olivia really is. I am muted. You like me, and you'd still do that. Her bluff called, Olivia buries her face against my thigh and growls louder, but her fingers still cling tightly to my hand. Her head tilts just enough that she can peer at me with a solitary silver eye. And while her maw... Come on, you're making me blush. While her maw is muffled against my leg, I can still clearly hear her say, I missed you. My free hand comes around and gently combs through her hair. One of the things I've really marveled over is just how soft her hair looks. I've been sniffing it too, and genuinely feels as I come to find as my fingers run over the glossy green locks. You've just been in here all day? Olivia nods her head, nudging her scalp more against my hand. I see your setup there. Yeah. She hefts herself upright again. Is this whoopee time? What if you just finally tuned in for I Wani Hug That Gator and you got right to the good part? We've been in the trenches, Scout, goddammit. We've been through 20 hours of dealing with Inco's shit. Doing an awful Australian accent. You don't know what we've seen, man. I've been drafting that painting all day. It's starting to come along. The laptop was just for light and music. She passes me the oversized pad. True to her word, the sketches are looking more and more refined. Each one gets closer to the one that she's going for. Once it's done, I was thinking I could ask for it to be shown at the eulogy. Oh? Yeah. Think they'll let me? They better with all this effort you're putting in. Yeah. You wanna hear something weird? I've had a long day. Hit me. This painting, I think it's special. When I woke up this morning, I felt lost. Lost enough to block out the light to my room. Then I just remembered my promise and I got to work. It still hurts. But when I'm working on it, it's like it hurts less. Like it's what I should be doing. Like I'm doing it right. That's not weird at all. Really? Come on now. Alright, it's super weird. I think less of you now. My opinion of Olivia as a Gator just fucking plummeted. Oh, ha. But really. She bites her lower lip, thinking about something. It is missing something. She gestures to the page I'm on, the most recent sketch. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's vague, there's no detail. At the fountain, I tried, I really did. But I can only remember so much, and... Inco? Hey. Absolutely. I'll take the best dang pictures you'll ever see. Thank you. First, though, how about I let the sunlight back in here, alright? Ugh, yeah. That's probably for the best. How would I go about doing that? I move the washcloth across the window pane, slowly but surely scrubbing away the dried up paint in chunks. Good thing Olivia keeps spare bottles of paint thinner on hand. Or at least Mrs. Payne has Olivia keep spare bottles, ever since an incident involving a much younger and more rebellious baryonyx smearing paint all over the walls. Yeah, what's with all the paint thinner? Come on! As I continue scratching some of the errant flakes of paint off with my fingernail, my ear picks up the sound of a digital camera going off. In my peripheral, I see Olivia holding her phone towards me. Taking a picture when I'm not looking my best? For shame, Olivia! Oh, hush, you look fine. What's so special you need to take a picture for? Nothing. Just using you to mess with unstable human women by posting my catch on their forums. Don't! Olivia, I'm begging you, please, don't. Of all the fucking places, don't put me on fucking Crystal Cafe, please. Olivia, hear me, we've had special moments together, we've shared this moment of Iadicon dying. Do not put me on Crystal Cafe, I'm fucking begging you now. Oh my god, they're gonna talk about my eye tilt. Oh, they're gonna talk about my Neanderthal brow. They're gonna do a Norwood check on me, Olivia! Oh. That's neat. What? Most of the paint is gone anyway. I toss the rag aside and scramble to take a seat beside Olivia. She cackles to herself as a new post with the photo shows up. You bitch! I've never heard of this place before. but it does look like a forum specifically for women. That is to say, non-dinosaur women. Isn't this that lizard lounge site Liz doesn't like? No, no, this is the rival site for only human women. We're always messing with each other. It's a spin-off of Crystal Cafe. That's somehow worse. Olivia's post features that picture she'd just taken, appended with the text, "Mine now, skinny whores. Your days are numbered." She posts on Asian masculinity. Oh my god. Just be white. Just be a caveman. She posts on Lizard Cafe. Lizard Cafe. There's a reply. Ah! Read the line, asshole. There's a reply calling her a dirty trigger. Not a trigger. You dirty fucking trigger. Olivia, I really don't appreciate being used for this sort of thing. Nah, don't worry about it. It's cool. See? They just IP banned me. You got banned just for that? Nah, I can get around that super easy. Jenny! Jenny! Sweep it up! I'm posting this fucking skinny all day. For every post these Jannies delete, 3 more are going up. I promise you that much, dude. Olivia has 8 VPNs at least. She's gonna get Volcadero Bluffs range banned. And then I get to do it all over again. I'm smiling too much. Their tears sustain me. Okay, that's enough internet. That's it. I'm taking you outside. Hiss! I shake Olivia's leg to get her moving. Come on, you've been stuck in here all day. Come to the world of the living. Come to Butthead. An actual femcel. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way, dude. What is this? Fucking triggers, huh? Black screen, black screen. Though I insisted to Olivia that I didn't mind carrying her, she opted to shamble her way towards the couch on her own. When she reaches the couch, she pulls herself right into the cushions long ways. Why do all skinny men want Trigger Woman now? She sprawls out and exhales. Well, we're out here. Now what? You dragged me out here, you tell me. Watch Gundam. Watch Gundam. I didn't think that far ahead. You're insufferable. There's some of Damien's and Vinny's games by the TV. I don't game. There's some classic co-op games in there if you want to try this out. Just get me in there. Anybody else but Inko, get me the fuck in there. You sure? I don't really play games much. Yeah, it'll be fun, sort of like repayment. You carry me to the couch, now I carry you to victory. Har. I stand before Damien's chosen collection of entertainment. There's definitely some plain DVDs mixed in here. I pick one of the more worn-out looking cases and show it over my shoulder to Olivia. She gives an approving grunt, so it seems like I picked well. The disc slides into the console, and I start setting up the TV. Huh, is it not working? You gotta smack the left side. Vinny left some magnetic toy near the screen once. Smack! The TV comes to life, its flickering screen displaying on the console menu. I pick up 2 of the controllers on the floor and... What are you doing? What? Oh, I'm used to playing like this. She rubs her head on the cushion next to her, inviting me to sit normally. So what's cool about this game is... Yo! Yo! Co-op gaming? I will carry your ass to victory, dude. You think I won't? Shit! 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 Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I just wanted to see the full picture. Rad! Don't get hard, don't get hard, don't get hard. Oh my god, in the nape of her fucking neck. She goes, Hey. What's cool is the co-op campaign has its own story. Yeah. Let me get rotten cheese in here, man. You'd have a fucking field day. We can just play through that because there's no way I'm letting you near the online scene yet. They'll call you Trigger again. And with a few quick button prompts, the game starts. She contemplates skipping the cheesy introductory cutscene she's seen dozens of times by now, but lets it play out for my sake. Welcome to the game sphere! Now let's start some games! When the game starts proper, I'm faced with a very specific problem. I am not good at video games. I'm good at watching them and listening to other people dissect them. But I do not play them. Okay, just follow my lead and shoot anything that even looks like it's moving. Right, how... Olivia's already getting ahead in the game. I try to follow, but now my screen is pointed at the floor. What do you think they're playing? Huh? Did I do something wrong? Maybe the other stick. Now I'm moving but still looking at the floor. He doesn't know how to use 2 joysticks at once! Hey, start shooting already! Okay, I try one of the trigger-looking things on the back of the controller. Some arm manifests on my side of the screen and starts throwing something at the floor. You naded yourself, Inko! Then there's a splash of bright orange and... I died? I look down at Olivia and she's looking at me with utmost horror. What? There is no way you're this bad. I told you I never play video games. Fine, fine. We'll do the tutorial and then start. With a few presses on her controller, we're back to the menu, and then into some blank space arena on the screen. Blank space area, even. From there, boxes on the screen, along with some AI voice, read out the instructions for everything. I digested them slowly, having to double-check the buttons on the controller as it went. He's looking at his controller back at the screen. God damn it, man. I digested them slowly, having to double-check the buttons on the controller as it went. But after it was finished, I felt somewhat confident I wouldn't throw a grenade at my feet. I remember when I was 6 playing COD for the first time. I think when I picked up a controller for the first time, 2 seconds went by maybe, and I understood this is how you look, this is how you move. God damn it. Both thumbs at once? This is too hard, Olivia. Hopefully. We went back into the co-op campaign where, when Olivia felt confident I wouldn't ruin the run. And so we sat, just running through the digital hallways of some military base, enjoying the simulated violence on screen. They're playing SSX Tricky. Just for a while, Olivia has no problems. For a fucking change, man. After another few matches, Damien hops into the recliner. Hey, you guys didn't tell me you were starting a Friday gaming sesh. You kicking her ass yet, Inko? Ugh, no. It's my first time playing. Whoa, really? It's the co-op campaign. You'll get to it, I'm rooting for you. Yeah, dude, you're being an excellent diversion while I gun them down. Someone's home. I get up and answer the door. There are 2 incredibly bundled figures caked in snow. Oh, great, Mormons. Hardy har, says Sophia. I'm sorry, that's our mom, right? She goes, hardy har. Oh, it's Sophia bringing Vinny back from school. While the small boy looked unfazed by the cold, Sophia was shivering uncontrollably, even with the extra layers of protection. Damien rushes to get some blankets for the 2. Why couldn't we have just played as Damien instead, man? This guy, he's just been a good guy all around, right? Here's the reaction after we posted on, Crystal It is over! It is over, my friend. It never started. Inko, I hate to break it to you, dude. Look, lean ain't just a drink he's sipping, man. Brutal. Hello, Mrs. Payne. Hi, Vinny. Inko, what a surprise! Hiya, Inky! When Sophia sees Olivia, she puts on her biggest smile. And Olivia! So good to see you spending time out of your room! Thanks, Auntie. Whoa, you guys started a game night? Inko, you beat her senseless yet? My girlfriend? Did I beat my girlfriend senseless? No, Vinny. What's with you guys and wanting me to beat her so bad? It's funny. Nah, he hasn't. He's getting the hang of it though, so you never know, yeah? Hear that, Liv? He's coming for ya. Yeah, sure. When he ties both my arms behind my back. Don't get me started. I'm not gonna comment on that one. Tie her arms behind her back. Come on, can we keep the game going? Actually, no. I'd still win. Don't say kinky. Oh, you know the rules. You gotta put up or shut up. ... She won. It leaves a certain sting I don't think will ever heal. The uniform yet thoroughly disappointed grimaces on Damien and Vinny's faces tell me they won't let it heal either. There's a knock at the door. Vinny jumps up to get it. Hi, Dad! The figure stumbles in through the blizzard and removes his heavy jacket. Jeez, this weather. Hey, all. Inko, didn't expect you to still be here. Good evening, Randy. Good evening. Randy tosses down the bag of salt that's on his shoulder to the living room floor with a loud thud. Playing games together, I see. I hope that means you all got your homework all squared away. Yeah, it's taken care of. Vinny threw his in the garbage disposal, though. No, I did it! See? He's denying it. Hey. Oh, wait. I don't know what that sound was. Randy says, ha! Hey, war club, huh? So... No, he hasn't. It's embarrassing. First time, then? Even if it weren't, he's just bad. Fine, you guys want to try? No way, this is something else. I'm watching this to the end. It's amazing to me how bad you are, Inko. Vinny nods in respectable agreement. Well, I'd join you kids, but it's my turn to figure out dinner tonight. Need something warm after everybody's been out in that frigid cold all day. Your mother's nearly frozen solid. Something warm does sound good right about now. Oh, I just remembered. Hold on, I think I got something. Aha! I hold out the coupon I was compensated with from the art contest. 2 large, 2-topping pizzas for 13 bucks, and where the fuck are we gonna get that from, boys? Please show Dino Mode. Just even like, one quick frame. Maybe one line on the phone. Show us Dino Mo. You know we're gonna lose our fucking minds. I'm unsure if Damien or Vinny's face lights up more at the mention of pizza, but Randy outshines both by the insane price drop. Even Olivia's heartbeat slightly intensifies. Holy moly, that real? Yeah, I worked like 10 hours for it. I passed it over to him. I've been saving it for a while. Seems like a pretty good time. Well, alright! Let's make it a pizza party then. Yeah, the pizza party theme! Randy takes a moment to dial the number and make the order. I go check in on Olivia, who looks just as ecstatic as the Payne brothers. It's just pizza, no need to hyperventilate. I so need this right now. It'll still be about a half hour. What's your favorite? Anchovies. Yeah. Really? Yeah, they don't sell them much these days though. Something to keep in mind. Randy finishes his call and gives a celebratory fist pump. You're a lifesaver, Inko. I was planning on getting together some sashimi or something. Sophia said she finally wanted to try my specialty. Phew, don't say based. Ew, dude. They bring up anchovies in response as based? I don't know about this Habibi kid. I got eyes on you, man. We got 2 large meat lovers coming in. And this place is pretty fancy. They got that stuff you like, Olivia. So I asked for an extra pie, piled high with as much as they can put on it. Toasted too? No fucking way. If a third person in here enjoys anchovies, there's no way. 2 is already too much. Olivia's face beams with joy, the end of her tail wagging like an excited puppy's. I take the distraction to snipe her from across the map. Get fucked, by the way. It's fair, he got you. Randy shoos Damien off his spot on the recliner. He joins us on the couch. That's a good one. Oh, man, that's a good one. That's the best one we've seen, dude. We play a few more games and I keep losing. But every time I would get close, she would come in clutch and completely annihilate me. Somehow a better pool got started. Olivia's getting a few bucks from the rest if I can't beat her even once. Damn! Threw some money down? Couple sandos? The Paynes encourage me as I get ever closer to actually scoring against Olivia. If anything, I want to get at least that tonight. Slayer! At some point in all the excitement, the feeling occurs to me. Being in the comfort of a warm and inviting home, surrounded by such caring people, having fun with my friends, it's like I have a real family. She doesn't cover while she reloads. I see it. Hey, that's cheating! Nope, just insider information. He's gonna get you! Nope, if that's how it's gonna be, I got one last trick up my sleeve. I think you're just scared. Hey! Oh! Knocked my fucking shades off. Hey, Four Eyes, you're fucked. I don't know how any of you are keeping up with all of this. Oh, that would be our dinner. Randy heads for the door with a hand already reaching for his wallet. Pizza? What's the special occasion? Gonna treat ourselves good and eat good tonight, hon. That's the special occasion. Not that I'm complaining about pizza, but isn't delivery pricey these days? Ugh. Randy returns with the boxes stacked on his arms, flashing the used coupon in his other hand to Sophia. Her face dons an expression similar to the others earlier. See? Okay, everyone, get a plate and get some. Feel free to make a mess if you want cleanup duty. Damien and Vinny leap from their positions and have their plates in a blink of an eye. The air is filled with the delicious scent of sauce and cheese as Randy opens up all the boxes. Flashback to Inko's family neglecting him. Damien and Vinny immediately dive for the meat lover's pizza like ravenous sharks. The pepperoni and sausage pizza on the table looks appealing, but... Randy passes a plate with a slice of anchovy pizza over to Olivia. Thanks, Uncle Randy. Dang, the anchovy one actually looks pretty good. It actually looks pretty good. I don't think she'd mind if I sampled from hers. My hand slowly inches closer to Olivia's plate. Mine! Taking a moment to assess my hand's integrity, I purse my lips at her. Oh, come on, Liv. I just want to try it. Nope. Anchovies are Gator girl only. You wouldn't take something from your girlfriend, would you, Inko? She flutters her eyelashes at me while presenting a prominent pout. I just want to try it, though. More eyelash fluttering, and I can even see a moistness in her eyes. Oh, wow. She gives a new meaning to crocodile tears. Racist! She's an alligator, dude, come on. But a delightfully devilish, clever idea spawns within my mind. After all, if she wants to play the girlfriend card, how about a trade or something? The pout fades away in her confusion. Trade? For a bite? Her confusion morphs to curiosity. Maybe. What are you offering? With a smile, I lean in closer to Olivia. And closer. And closer still. Fish for fish? Come on, Merv. You didn't come up with that off the top of your head, did you? Stout shackle for two refined. Olivia's face is aflame with her blush, growing hotter and hotter by the second. I feel a puff of hot air from her nose flow against my chin. Her eyes are as wide as saucers now. This. My lips tap lightly on the edge of her maw. What? The gator is successfully stunned. Now's my chance. Quickly, I go in for the kill and chomp down on the slice she was holding onto. I pull away from her while chewing on my hard-won prize. The pizza is very salty, but rich with flavor. I can taste why she likes anchovies on her pizza. Olivia's eyes are still wide, and her mouth is cycling open and closed. Ew, Mom! Inko gave Olivia cooties! Food tastes best when stolen. Whoa, Olivia? You okay? God damn. Damien's taking it serious, dude. Cooties? His hand waves inches in front of her face. I don't think she even notices. With a sigh, Mrs. Payne leans over and taps Olivia's shoulder. That finally wakes her up. Her eyes are now shifting between me and the bite marks I left on her pizza. Eyelids lowering, she glowers at me while taking a bite of her defiled slice. Olivia makes quick work of her slice and then hands her plate to Sophia for another piece of fish-covered goodness. With everyone else focused on their meal, she leans in close. Vinny had the tails gets trolled phase? I don't think I know that one. She gets dangerously close. My cheeks warm up as Olivia whispers into my ear, "We'll do the adult stuff later." Yo! You owe me more for the bite. She always had a bit of huskiness in her tone, but... wow. ... The sun was hanging low by the time the pizza was finished, which meant it was time. It didn't take much to convince Damien and Mr. Payne to take me out to the fountain once Olivia fully explained why. We arrived at the deserted park just as the sun sank behind the horizon. Hurriedly, Damien, Randy, and I got to work. The male Paynes held the windscreen protector of Randy's car for me, doing their best to direct the remaining rays of light towards the fountain. I like that. The focus was just the details of it after all. The more references for Olivia, the better. No words, just the task at hand. Constantly moving to also keep warm and serious. The only thing to stop us was the daylight finally vanishing. My memory card was filled completely with reference shots for Olivia. A good 100 and some for every conceivable angle. And arriving back, Sophia had unfolded the couch into a bed for me. Alright. Well, alright then, fine.